Click, log on. School is now in session. It's a big test. That's why we're following three families as they all navigate school in the age of coronavirus for the whole year. The Nixons attend a charter school virtually.
And the Lazich family is also online. The Stolfs are back in the classroom in person at a Catholic school. And in this News 5 original, Caroline Sweeney is chronicling classes on a computer. She was there for the very first mouse click.
Thursday night lights in Parma. The sounds are recognizable, but football during a pandemic is anything but familiar.
No, they're not going for a field goal.
Normandy High School senior Nathan Lazich is marching with the Invader Band, but not in school yet.
As serious as we know it is, you also have to understand that we as teenagers enjoy our lives. We want to be around friends. This is the time to make friendships right before you go off to college, have one final hurrah.
Remote classes for him won't start until this week. His younger brother, Drew, started classes at the Parma Community Charter School online.
Only 8 seconds left.
Earlier this month.
You excited?
Drew liked being home during the spring. He's ready to have his teachers back online with him.
Because their moms, they don't know how to be teachers.
Won't want to miss the first day at your new school, will you?
The school's connection started strong.
We talked about Class Dojo last year.
But sputtered to a stop a few hours in.
I gotta do it first. I'm trying to ask her who's gonna go first.
With parents working and teachers far away, Nathan came to help restart the school day.
Yeah, we can power it off. As an older brother, it doesn't really faze me because it doesn't affect me that much. I got my work done and then I can help him with his. Personally, for him, Drew, he's done really well with all of this.
Nathan knows schools are trying to strike a balance, but he thinks students should be in school so they can be held accountable. But Parma has a decision to make for students that could change the way school works this semester.
Millie's 2025.
Over at the Nixons, Millie and Xavier started classes at Breakthrough Schools the second week of September. A fan of online learning in the spring,
I enjoyed it because I got a lot done. I felt very accomplished at the end of every day.
Millie knows 8th grade will be different.
I know that's not how it's going to be when we start because we'll actually have to learn because we'll be all in new grades.
Whoever thought that they'd be starting the first day of 8th grade from their bedroom or their living room.
When classes are at home and the virtual door to the virtual room is locked,
No matter how hard we prepare,
it means a rocky start.
at least if something goes wrong after the Zoom meeting, I can just run to my bed and scream in my pillows.
But she wasn't alone.
See, I told you it wasn't you, Miss Millie.
Down the hall, her brother Xavier was right on time.
Xavier's in, Sean's in.
It's just one of those things with online school.
Alright, 1 second.
While the Nixons and the Laziches are seeing their teachers through screens, the Stolfs are seeing theirs in person.
This is yours to create.
Sydney Stolf is a 7th grader at St. Bernadette's. Her 2 younger brothers are also back in classes after her parents spent a week thinking about what was best for them.
They're excited, so I have to be, excited too.
So far, no cases of the virus have been seen at the school. If there is one, schools have to report it to the Cuyahoga County Board of Health within 24 hours.
The Ohio Department of Health will publish these data by school or school district, including a breakdown by students and staff each Thursday.
School principal Maureen Goodwin tells me if there is a case, emails and letters will go out to parents of the kids who may have been exposed. While several schools are settled into their plans for the semester, a few have decisions left to make.
We're trying to give some definitive plans so that you can make plans, but in hindsight, we should have said our definitive plan is to come back when it's safe.
Not a fan of the district's original plan to start 9 weeks virtually and then pivot to in-person classes, Nathan is now waiting to see what happens on September 28th.
I think it's a step in the right direction, but I think that they'll still need to remove a lot more of the restrictions because despite us going back, this isn't school as we know it yet.
Students could go back into a hybrid model if the county's COVID cases stay low. That announcement meant another uncertainty for parents trying to prepare their kids for school. In Cleveland, Caroline Sweeney, News 5.